life stories are made up of lots of changing chapters.
I grew up in Princeton, and I have a lot of love for local record stores. Princeton Record Exchange is iconic and still around, which is incredible. I'm Zoe Sarnak. I'm the composer lyricist of Empire Records, and I also co-orchestrated the show. Some of the lyrics of the show, like a dusty bin in the back of the store, the idea of running your hands across the records and finding something that you didn't know you were looking for. I wanted to make the music feel like your record collection, something you would put on headphones and get lost inside of. But then any given song, I would sit down and think about what is the mental space that the character is in, and when I would be playing and singing, that would inform like the style of music that would come into the show. Because I grew up in that era, like I wanted to put touches of things that remind you of the 90s while making a score that did still live in a very fresh and current place. Anytime you make something for the stage, you have to figure out how can it live and be its own worthy piece of art that is specifically made to live in person in the theater. And for me, part of that making it feel like more present and visceral is music that moves your body when you're in the space with them, when they're singing. And also I think musicals let you look into a deeper level of character and kind of understand what's going on inside somebody's heart and mind. In moments that in a movie, it might just be in a look and you don't actually get sort of a chance to dive in there. When musicals work, they are the most majestic piece of art that you can make, and I can say for sure that musicals have changed my life in ways that almost nothing else has. But what's hard about them is you have all these different artists trying to bring different kinds of voices together to tell one story. It's kind of a radical act of collaboration. Trip Coleman, the director, and I have a long history of collaborating, and Eleanor Scott, our choreographer, is also a frequent collaborator. We actually just premiered a musical in New York called The Lonely Few. Brian Perry, our music supervisor, worked on The Lonely Few as well. We've worked together on multiple projects across the years, and we creatively kind of bounce ideas off of each other with such comfort. When you have collaborators in the room that you trust, it lets you take risk, it lets you feel more open to doing something that puts you outside of your comfort zone, and I think that's how amazing art gets made. I think audiences should come to feel reconnected to the part of themselves that understands music in a place with other people and what that can do in terms of making community. We really truly wanted to give a score that would hit you viscerally in your body, but also the catharsis of like deeper character arcs and by the end feeling the triumph of what a community can do.